Learn about codes. After completing this unit, you'll be able to list two meanings of the word code in Salesforce CPQ. Describe how the Salesforce CPQ codes relate to opportunities and products in Salesforce. Identify sale details that are common to most codes. Explain the role of a primary code. A code by any other name. When your customer asks for a code, they're genuinely looking for details about a potential purchase, such as what they'll be getting and how much they'll be paying. You might give this information to them in a printed document, an email, or a phone call. Since a code can mean different things to different people, let's take a moment to define what a code is within the context of Salesforce CPQ. The truth is that we use the word code in two different ways in Salesforce CPQ. We'll start with what most people think of when they hear code, which is a document that contains information about a product and service your customer wants to buy. This might include contact information for you and your customer, a table of price adding up to a grand total, and then a few places for dates and signatures. This example shows a basic code that can be generated using out-of-the-box Salesforce CPQ functionality. We also use the word code to describe the electronic record of the code data that's represented in PDF format. These records include details such as expiration date and grand total, along with information about each product on the code, such as discount percent and net amount. In fact, much of what you saw in the PDF originated from the code record. So when we talk about Salesforce CPQ code, know that we could be talking about the electronic record or the PDF document created from that record. You can usually tell which type of code we mean from the context, but to help distinguish between the two, we often refer to the PDF version as the output document. Codes are to opportunities as peanut butter is to jelly. Now let's look at how code fit into the Salesforce framework. We'll start someplace familiar, in an existing opportunity. Typically, you and your sales team create codes from the codes related list. After you click New Code, you enter some basic information such as when the code expires, and you choose products and service to include. These are standard Salesforce products, and they contribute to the code total, among other values. In the next unit, we'll see how Salesforce CPQ makes it easier to choose products, but for now, you save the code like you save any other record in Salesforce. Know that you can create as many codes as you want on a given opportunity. In fact, reps often create multiple codes because sales is an iterative process. You might want one code for the fully decked out proposal and a second code that's more conservative. You can use codes as a tool during negotiation because they let you present many options to your customer, all under a single opportunity. One code to rule them all. However, many codes your opportunity contains, only one can be designated as primary, which means it has a special relationship with opportunity. For example, the primary code pushes the total codes amount into the amount field on your opportunity. The product related list also updates with the products from your code. If you later make a different code primary, your opportunity automatically updates to reflect the new detail. So to recap, a code is both the document you give the customer and the electronic record of code data. Your opportunity is where you go to create a new code. You can create many codes on that opportunity, but only one can be your primary code.